warm-up session.
Jen and I just barely got here.
Got a color in that. It's a dark gray.
We're pulling off to go to
Honda Civic,
so
dark gray Honda Civic, New York tags, GBS 1279. If you're the owner of a dark gray Honda Civic with those license plate numbers, GBS 1279, please meet our security staff down near the entrance,
which is a bummer, but
to the Speedway,
where
you came through after you
come on out. Sorry. What did you think of your car in hot laps, Big Walt?
It was a little bit tight. Track's a little bit narrow right now. I think it was just the way we were in practice. There's quite a bit of grip. They told me on speed chart it was quick.
Sportsman, number one,
we could go faster if we can get it freed up a little bit. So we'll see. Nice sniper race. It's our fault your pro stocks is maximum. So again, they have so many divisions instead of, you know.
Pro stocks, check the board. Pro stocks, check the board.
Pro stocks, check the board.
What'd you think of your car in hot laps?
Didn't really get a good feel. I guess the track was grumpy because the pro stocks took too long, so they threw every 358 modified out there and said fire up in hot lap, so didn't get a clean lap, which is frustrating. I don't know. I guess that's that. So we're on to the heat races. We'll see. The track is pretty choppy, so not typically like Albany is. So we'll see what we got. I think I start almost shotgun in the heat race, so I'm gonna redrawing fourth. So hopefully we can get in the top four.
And you're in the same heat race as your dad.
Yeah, he was fast. So hopefully hopefully we can both make the redraw. Doesn't matter where we finish in that. In the top four would be key. So then you can set your fate from there.
I know.
Well, Dad made me draw.
Oh.
You wouldn't draw for me.
No.
No, you drew 20.
So we just had a mad dash to get the cars ready from the heat races to the feature. Little Walt went out, got in the redraw, which is good. He's starting on the outside pin. How do you feel?
Pissed off, but honestly. We're in all right, but Dad got ran over by a half whip, so just pisses the whole team off because it made extra work for us and we just had to sprint and run around, and it is what it is. So sometimes you got to race guys the way you've been raced.
David Shelley, Ryan McCarthy, Matty Lorenzo, Ryan Calabrese, James Meehan.
Big Walt is starting way back in the field tonight because, again, what Walt said. So go and get him, Big Walt. We also found out, oh, I guess the B main is 25 laps.
What's that?
The B main's 25 laps. You're ready.
Yep.
The B main's 25 laps.
Yep.
Okay. He's ready to go. On pretzel?
Last call, Pro Stock B main, 358 modified. Let's start getting ready. 358 modified. Let's start getting ready.
We're ready.
David Shealy, Dale Stratton, James Meehan, Jeremy Pitts to the bottom of the tower. Immediately, please.
So Neil either did something bad or he's in the redraw.
This must be the Sportsman concert.
Oh.
Pro Stock B main. Pro Stock B main, last call. Pro Stock B main.
interesting night at Albany-Saratoga Speedway.
It sure was.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It was ugly tonight. It was an ugly race. So you could definitely tell. Let me put this. How do I put this nicely?
No, you don't have to. The Super Dirt Series was racing, so a lot of the guys that are worth a damn were gone, and it changed the whole dynamic of the race. So
Yeah.
it's like racing at Lebanon Valley where they run over each other.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much the truth. People probably won't like that, and we don't normally say a whole lot. This is just iced tea, okay? But having said that, with a little Gatorade, yeah, I mean that's the truth. Anybody who bought a ticket saw it tonight. It wasn't a good race. I don't know if the tires ever really got hot because you start, stop, and so anyway, Walt had a good run though. I managed to kill 2 left front tires, bend the shock.
Bend the shock tower.
Yeah.
Smash the nose.
And
Jump a wheel.
but it's like the drug lord. You guys know the drug lord called El Chapo. So there's a guy that races around here, and that's what he's like that. He's El Chapo. So he El Chapo'd me in the heat race, and managed to run over Peter Carlotto as well. And I think in the feature he runs some other guys over. I don't know, but eventually he'll get monster trucked.
At some point the cartel will get him.
So yeah, El Chapo struck tonight, and yeah, you know, but Walt had a good run, raced Matty DiLorenzo. I got to watch some of that, because I tapped out after the guys were wrecking, and I had been in 2 messes that not of my making, and I don't even know what the hell happened, but I was just like, I'm getting paid the same $150, so it doesn't matter. So I'm
Why
like,
waste any more fuel?
Yeah, why? I mean, why? I just had to buy a drum of fuel, and but anyway, enough of that. Walt had a great race tonight. Ran second for a while to Matty DiLorenzo. Ended up the tires because you never could find a rhythm. I think the tires kind of sealed up on one of the last restarts of the 17th car that slid over the bank because they couldn't keep it on the track. I don't know why, because they watered the top. There was plenty of grip there, so I don't know what the hell you're doing over the bank. But anyway, as far as that goes, so yeah. I mean, that pretty much it in a nutshell. So at top 4.
Yeah, should have been second.
Yeah.
We got guys that, I don't know, the last 3 cautions were for guys that drove over the bank and stopped. If you run an 18th and you ran over the bank, hold it on the floor and jump over the bank. That's some decency, but it is what it is. We finished 4th, but we're good enough to win. So we got to keep working to get better. So we'll keep working at it. I think we're in Devil's Hole next Saturday. So hopefully that's a better race than this tonight. Usually this place isn't like this, but like we said, Super Dirt Series is racing, so some of the guys that usually run the 358s aren't here. And there was a lot of new cars because they knew that the 358 or the Super Dirt Series was running. So they didn't think there'd be a lot of cars, and a lot of the good guys are gone. I'd rather race with the good guys every single week.
I'd rather race with the good
I mean,
guys.
the 3 guys that finished in front of you were...
Yeah, the top 4 had a good race. I mean...
Yeah, if you started up front tonight, it wasn't bad. The rest of the race was just ugly. And, I mean, and it's racing, so sometimes stuff happens, but, you know, you're in a 17-car field and guys are wrecking each other in a heat race. You're all in it. I'll get it. You know, do the math. It doesn't take... It's not hard to figure out, you know? I mean, we have all kinds of technology. You just have your phone. You can figure out 17 cars. They're qualifying all of them, so why would you wreck in the heat race? Anyway...
We're going uncut.
I'm a little irritated because I had a fast race car to start the night and I got nothing to show for. Not that it's the first time, not that it'll be the last time, but it's just one of those things, like Walt said, I would rather go out and race the best there is and get beat by them because they beat me, not because I got hit monster trucked or...
We got out of Sportsman racing for a reason, and that was half the issue. Yeah. That's why we, not to sound bad, but that's why we don't race at some places at home, because I don't want to do body work like you probably will see in a couple videos earlier than this.
Right.
So if I wanted to go over and monster truck and run over everybody and have doors smashed and spend money on shit that I don't want to deal with, then I just stay home and race 20 minutes or 45 minutes from home. That's why we choose to come out here and try and race at a higher level. So it really is irritating when you put all this money, hard work, effort, into that, and they race like a bunch of half-wits.
Yeah.
So,
and it's
but
not only
it is
us.
what
I
it
mean,
is.
when there are other guys who come up after, and people are talking about it, they're like, "What the hell was such and such or whatever?" And it's like, hey, sometimes I guess you just have a bad night. You get the contacts in the wrong eyes, or something, or you forgot to put them in completely. You know, so that could be a thing too. But
I'll be honest. I think last week, was it last week that we came out?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago when we came out, raced with the big blocks. You guys were racing just about last. It was a more exciting race than tonight. Like,
yeah,
it was.
and it was 40
just watching you
cars
guys,
trying to
like,
qualify.
Well, you
40
got
cars trying to
think about it,
qualify.
17 cars and 10 finished, so almost half the field dragged. It's not a good race.
No, and the promoters are not happy. Nobody
Right,
wants it.
yeah.
The fans don't want to see that shit. The racers don't want it. And if you know, I mean, I look at it and hold yourself accountable. If I caused it, I'd say, hey, I caused that wreck. But you know, sometimes it just seems like it's the same stuff over and over.
Same stuff and the same guys.
Same common denominator, you know. And they're the ones that are in the arguments after the races and all that stuff. So, but anyway, we're gonna load up this stuff.
Get some stuff loaded up.
Something else, a positive of tonight is the Pro Stocks ran for autism.
Yeah, pretty cool
right?
deal. Yeah,
Racing for
I guess a
autism.
bunch of money donated to autism, and I think it's 10,000 to win, and they buy the pole, and a good thing. I mean, racers do a lot of good stuff. The Pro Stocks, big race here tonight for the Pro Stocks, and a lot of money was donated, I guess. It was the first time. We don't know a lot about it, but I think it was $10,000 to win. It was a boatload of Pro Stock cars here. I haven't seen one lap of a Pro Stock race because everything moves so fast here.
Someone actually donated $7,000
Yeah, I heard that,
to
yeah.
get the pole position.
Yeah, they buy the pole and the money goes to autism, so that's really cool. Racers as a whole, though, as much as we bicker and complain and argue sometimes, when people are down and out, or when it comes to causes like that, people really step up. So, so that it's cool to see. So that's, you know, everything that we had going on and been complaining about. You know, at the end of the day, that's more important that, you know, that happened, and hopefully they raise a lot of money and it goes to a good place, because that's certainly more important than what we're doing here with our race cars and bitching and complaining.
Yep. So, thanks for watching. Thanks to all the sponsors. You know, and we'll.
Next Saturday, Devil's Bowl.
Yeah, next Saturday at Devil's Bowl. Hopefully that's not the same common denominator. If so, you might see somebody's head drove through the wall. It might be my own. So we'll see you next time, and hopefully it's a good one after that. Have a good one.